do? How are we doing? It's afternoon now. Been discussing Egypt. Now we know all about it. We know very little. She's wondering why she ain't caught the sun. Can anybody explain to her? She hasn't figured it out yet. She's just not figured it out. She's complaining her legs haven't gone brown.
Sorry, I have no change.
Well, how much was it?
70 £70, 35p.
35p. Are you sure you got it right? You said her she got confused with taxi driver. Taxi driver says 40 Egyptian. She wound up paying £4 for a taxi.
£3.42.
Yeah. So yeah, it is very confusing. So 100 Egyptian is how much?
About £5. £4.85.
So how much is 10 Egyptian?
48. She said that was 70.
We don't know. Anyway, we're going again. We've got to go back to Hurghada now. She's had enough. It's very, very intimidating and fucking annoying as hell. There has to be an F in it.
Yeah, it's more annoying than anything. It's the constant badgering you to look at stuff, buy stuff.
It is, it's constant. And then if you're a lady, it really pisses you off. And they're like, she hasn't had it bad really. I had it bad there because last year I was only me here and I was getting it really bad. And if you didn't stop and talk to them, they like called you. You're being ignorant. Why are you being ignorant with me? Why are you annoying me? Why do you not listen to me? And I'm like, they build it up. She hadn't had that because here there's still people going around. It's ultra busy. It seems to be full of Egyptians. Isn't it? There's more Egyptians come into Luxor now than...
That's kind of a daft statement, really. Luxor is full of Egyptians.
No, but they're Egyptian kids, aren't they? Because there's now an art school, there's a college here, university.
Egyptian tourists.
Egyptian tourists are here.
Kind of makes more sense.
There's more Egyptians than I've ever seen. Last year there was very little. There was no one walking the streets, there was no one going to the museums, there was no one going to the sites. This year it is jammed. And even the guide yesterday says, it's all kids. All kids, innit? And there's me shouting. When it's having a picture, I'm going, TikTok time, and they all knew exactly what I was saying, weren't they?
Yeah, but there do seem to be a lot from colleges. They said there was a lot from Cairo.
Yeah, there's a lot here. And there's no COVID. Don't even think of COVID here. There isn't any COVID here. Well, you don't come across it. Ideal place to come if you want to see some history, because there's shitloads of it. Get yourself a decent guide. Yeah. And he'll explain it all to you, like he's explained it to us. You can sit in the sun, unless you're dead, like. Who sits in the shade and wonders why she don't get a tan. She said to me earlier, she said, well, why are my legs going brown? I said, well, try taking your towel off when you sit in the sun.
It's cold.
It's cold. It's red hot. I mean, yeah, there's a nice gentle breeze, but your skin's on fire. And it's still cold. Why? She's always sat in the shade. My pants are on fire here. My legs are burning. I've hidden my bag here because that's black, that's melted. But, Debs, cold here. Should have brought my North Face jacket with me. Should have been the old. You want a body warmer on. Anyway, it's about 12:30ish now. We've still got a couple of hours, so it's the route march into the middle of the city. Dun dun dun. I understand. I don't even want to do it, but we've got to go into the centre of the city. So we're going to stop somewhere. We're negotiating whether it's hard to find a food place in the day, innit?
Yeah.
Because they don't really open till evening. So they pull the shutters up, light it all up, and then you can say, well, that's a food place. But in the day, just down here in front of us, big McDonald's, a big KFC, and then we know they're open, and we only want a coffee or whatever she wants, some fries probably. A bit partial to McDonald's fries, but anyway. So we're going to head for McDonald's, and then we're going to head to the bus for 2:30, and then we've got 4 hours then or more, depending. When we came, we hit a traffic jam. Well, somebody at the bus. So hopefully somebody won't hit the bus again, eh? Umpteen police everywhere around. 4 or 5 police, all armed, just because somebody drove. I think you were a farmer, weren't it?
Well, there was somebody.
A farmer just running to the back of us. So, but anyway, we'll hopefully get back to Hurghada so she can feel touristy again. The comfort of a gated community. To wait till I tell her mother. Anna, I'm going to tell Dottie.
Dottie would be the same.
Sunbathing Dottie in the shade.
Dottie would be the same, I'm telling you.
Sure, I think she'd be in the sun. No, she said not. You wouldn't be in the sun. Look at it. Beautiful. Not a cloud in the sky. Not a cloud.
I know my daughter is sat in the shade.
She knows her mother in the shade. I just said to Debs, we're at the Steinberger here. I said, should we have stayed here? Because they might have had some hot water. Every time we got in the shower, it was fucking, well, it was lukewarm. I don't do lukewarm. Debs does lukewarm. That Lotus Hotel. Lotus Hotel looks nice. I bet they've got water as well. So we're just going to walk down the front. Looks quite nice, that one. We're nearly at McDonald's. We'll get through here for all the boat tours. We've already been badgered a couple of times. It's the Winter Palace across there. Beautiful place, beautiful weather, can't knock it. Look at all cruise ships in. Yeah. I don't think they go in though, have they? Oh no, you get off the far one and get across to that one, get across to that one. People coming off, there's goods going on. Esmeralda. It's a nice breeze to keep you cool as well. Come down on the bottom, on the promenade. We're looking at wedding dresses now. It's a strange place for a wedding. Tire shop, isn't there? No, we're busy. Bookshop and memory card. No, bin to the other side. So she tells me not to talk to him. Keep getting told off. No, I ignore him. Do you understand when I say no? Sometimes, unless you're a 7-year-old kid. It just keeps bashing me ears. Correct. It's the way you do it.
No, because everybody is speaking.
I know we only speak one language.
We're very ignorant, yes. See, there's one here. This looks a likely lad here. Full of life, full of beans. Full of watching MTV. No more, thank you.
Welcome. Nice to meet you.
Yes, thank you. Nice, see? Told you. Told you. Working for Dad there. I have to cross up here. I have to go up here. Sorry, sweets. Can't get escalator for you. This is where you get the boat across to the West Bank. So everybody comes here. And you wait till the boat's full, or thereabouts, until you've made enough money. Then they'll ferry you across. Luxor temple's just here. Yeah. So we have to just go up there to McDonald's, sit down for a brew. Doing this in easy stages for her. You know, alright, stop looking at them horses. I look at the horses. She keeps checking how many ribs them horses have got. She's counting ribs on them. Just get through all these for a brew over there. There you, Deb, you see, straight across the road. Leaves me for dead, don't you? Oh, you know me, I'm gobshite. Have you found McDonald's, girl? Oh, it'd be cool in here. She says, you're having something to eat. I'm not going out here without a Big Mac, she says. So we paid for it. We got a number, but we don't know. I hope they shout out English, our number. I hope he knows us. Wet salt. It says seating 2. What did I tell you? And she's made me have one because she knows she'll get. I'll give her a flight of fries. It'll be a long day if I don't eat. So we've got a chicken and a beef. We don't know which is which. That's beef. Chicken. You give me what you want. So how much was that? £7.50. Yeah, about eight, 9 quid. For 2 big whatevers. I don't know how it equates to in England. Luxor station to Aswan and Cairo, and right in front of us is the Go bus. So we're going to check in, see if our bus is on time. It should be in about 15 minutes. They're pretty punctual, unless there's a crash. And I see all these around here just waiting for the buses to come in. She's survived. We'll get her on the bus, then we'll get her back to tourist land. But what you've been watching, there hasn't been many white people. I'm not being racist or nothing there, but there's very few white. Not going. Hurghada. We're on board. We found our elite seats. We know what elite means now. Elite means TV. Show them recline. Wide seats. Show them. Should be fine in this. Full recline. We wanted to know the difference between Premier and Elite. Yeah. First one's on as well. Can't see with these on. Ah, you see? McDonald's first. Johnny takes the camera out when there's something interesting. There you go. Yeah, but she's found the farmer's market. You want to go back? Missed the farmer's market. Oh no, she's not. She's upset now. She missed that. Aren't you? Huh? You have a touch screen selection. Made it back. We made it back. We managed to sneak off the bus at the Senzo shopping centre because one of the locals was getting off, so we creeped off there. As soon as we got off the bus, what turned up? The taxi pulled up and said, "Do you want a lift?" We couldn't have got here any quicker. Somebody was watching over us today. Bloody hell, but we're back. And now
We've got karaoke.
she's got another week here. And we're already knackered. We felt like we've been here a fortnight already.
Feels like a long
Because we ain't stopped. And at least I can get a shower and a shave tonight. Gee. We could have got a coffee then.
Can you get a coffee?
No, I want to pee, I'm bursting. Do you not wait at room?
Yeah.
Should do, you run around it. Ooh, food time next. That's all I ever say. It's food time next. Them are her teas. I've already got my coffees. How many kilometres have we come? No, since from Luxor to here. 200, 180, 200 and something kilometres. That's all. Because the McDonald's one was crap. You tasted it, we're freezing cold. So if you want decent coffee, there's a place. Salads. Decent ones.